Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And happy holidays.
We're hoping everybody had a really wonderful holiday this last several weeks. Hanukkah and Christmas, and it's a whole bunch of different holidays celebrated this time of year.
Hope you all had a great time.
We hope you did, and that you were able to spend a wonderful time with your friends and family.
Hi, Susie.
Hi, Susie.
It's the Rebecca and Tim show.
It's the Tim and Rebecca show.
Having some breakfast.
As we do when we meet you.
Mm-hmm. Speak away. Here's the cat.
Well, we have a lot of things to share with you that has happened recently, unexpectedly, and we want to, we shared it with our families first, and a couple of very, very close friends that we spend a good amount of time with that we didn't want them to hear on Facebook. And we hate to do it on Facebook, but it's helpful.
It's the way of the world.
It is the way of the world.
Harpo says hi.
I got a new shirt.
We should move this in.
The dill pickle with a hat on it. Christmas hat. It's fun. All right. So the big news is out of the blue, Tim was contacted by a recruiter who wanted to know if he would like to apply for a job in Utah. And it's for the state of Utah. And he did the interview, and apparently he did so well that they decided not to interview anybody else. And it's a contract job, but we're going to be moving to Utah.
And we were thinking of moving to Utah. I think we talked in one of our videos during our long spread of time when we weren't doing any videos at all, but there was a time when we were talking to our sister Susie. Hi, Susie. About Daybreak and another community there in Utah, and just how much we loved it there. Every time we go there, it's like, oh my God, it's so beautiful here, and the people are nice. And I mean, there's aloha spirit here sometimes, but down where we live, it seems to be missing. I keep leaning this way. Let me lean that way now.
Mm-hmm.
There's something weird. You know, the camera is the opposite the way we have been for the last year or so. Now this is weird.
It's confusing.
Sorry.
I think.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
No.
Hey.
There we go. Yeah. So no. Oh.
That's the problem.
So.
Oh, sorry, that's the best we can do.
Yeah. Well, we don't fit. We should like fill the screen more because our faces are so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the news is we're going to leave Hawaii.
It's going to be for a short period of time, though, in the relative scheme of things. So the contract,
as far as the length of how long the planet has been around, it's like nothing.
It's like nothing. It's a drop.
Yeah.
It's a drop in the bag. As far as the length of our lives, what would it be?
Another splash.
Is it just a splash?
It's a splash. Well,
I don't know.
You know, it's a big dollop. It's
a dollop.
Yeah.
It's a dollop.
Yeah.
So anywhere from 2 to 5 years is what it looks like it's going to be at this point. And so there's a lot of things on our plate that we're thinking about. First of all, he's got eggs and potatoes, leftovers on his plate. We're going to be subletting our place here in Honolulu. So we're going to be looking for anybody who might be looking for a place to sublet. It's going to be mostly furnished, probably, definitely, because we have to put in our Murphy bed.
Well, part of the reason why it's good to be on Facebook here is that we are looking for someone, a friend or a friend of a friend, or maybe a friend of a friend of a friend, a colleague. And so, you know, we can be negotiable. So if you want it furnished, we'll give it to you furnished. And although the Murphy bed's going to have to come with it.
Yeah.
You have to have the Murphy bed.
Murphy bed, sorry, comes with the deal.
You don't want the desk. You don't want the dressers, which aren't so great. We have one nice dresser and one very bad bed dresser, you know, stuff like that. And parking is kind of like, you may, if you really want parking, we can probably get you parking, but it requires a little bit of finagling.
Yeah.
And it's probably around $1,300 a month, and we want somebody good in there that'd be kind of long term to take care of the place.
Yeah.
And it's a studio, 318 square feet, has a lanai, And we'll be posting this on Facebook, as an official ad at some point. But we still need to figure out what's going on with our kitchen renovations here. We're asking to get out of it because no need to if we're going to sublet now. Not that we don't want you to have nice cabinets. They actually are nice cabinets, but we were going to expand the kitchen to make it bigger.
Because I do a lot of cooking.
Yeah, and we don't really need that now. And we have a split air conditioner we're going to try to install. But we're kind of curtailing some of the other stuff we were going to do. Anyway, we need to figure all that out before we can officially offer it to the world, and we don't know when I'm going to start. And I have to go get fingerprinted today and send it off to this place because they have to do a background check on me. So once they find out how many plays I've been in, they probably won't hire me.
You got a question. I'm not wearing my glasses. I can't see it.
It's Janine.
Hi, Janine.
Hi, Janine.
So, Janine, we found all this out after we looked at your car.
Yes.
Like right after we looked
Right after.
your
Sorry
car.
we had not contacted you. I hope you're feeling better. Hope you got over your cold.
So, yeah.
February 1st.
February 1st looks like is when it's going to be. I may be here a little bit longer if needed to close things out or to rent out the apartment and all of that. So, and as we said, this was a huge surprise. It was just like, bam. Oh, what's Susan saying? I gotta get close.
The job is with the state of Utah. It's computer programming. It's with a technology that I'm pretty familiar. I think that they liked me because I've done it for like 25 years now. And a lot of the younger, hipper people have gone on to new technologies, and I'm an old fart, and I have not. And they need an old fart to sit there.
He's a niche market.
I'm a niche. Yeah. Fart, niche,
It's good.
Yeah, so kind of cool that way. It's with the Department of Agriculture, which is cool because I always liked our town. And in the scene with George and Emily, he says, I'm going to grow up and I'm going to going to learn about agriculture. So there you go. Hi, Pam.
Hi, Pam.
Missed you at CrossFit today.
So, yeah, a lot of things are, obviously, I'm not going to be in school anymore. So I did.
Everything changed overnight.
Everything changed overnight. And the reason we decided to do this is, to be frank, the money they're offering him is really good. And when you reach our age group, as some people might already be aware of, the chances of being offered a kind of job like this is slim to nothing.
That's a pickle.
That is a pickle.
Not a penis. So,
it's a Christmas pickle. Because the offer is just so good that it's too good to turn down, especially for 5 years. It'll allow us to save some money and hopefully give us a little bit more of a nest egg when we get to the point in life where,
Yes, we did not get health insurance. They are offering it, but it's kind of expensive. And what Rebecca has now is way better. So we're going to hang on to that. They're offering 401k and a bunch of stuff, but it's all stuff that I have to pay for myself. So
yeah,
if I put money in 401k, they don't put anything in.
So what we're going to do for the time being is I'm going to be keeping my teaching job because of the health insurance. And, but if my teaching job is such a situation that if I go down, if my class load doesn't stay fairly consistent, I lose everything because I'm an adjunct. So the good thing though about this is that we would at least have it would cost us like so much more, but we would have at least some, backup. Should I lose my health insurance, then, we could go to Tim's, company and get health insurance. So we're lucky that way because right now we have no net to catch us if we should lose something. Hello, Leslie.
Hello, Leslie. We had a wonderful dinner and Christmas at Leslie's house yesterday.
It was fantastic.
And
the woman
presents.
is a hell of a cook.
Oh my God, does she rip a turkey in shreds?
She can play a card game
and cook a turkey.
Set a table, although we did help a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's amazing. Just like it's like she has several extra hands.
Yeah.
It's an illusion. They're just moving so damn fast.
When you look across the room at her, it's just a blur.
It really is.
So we're not exhilarated. We're very happy to be with my sister Susie. We're happy to be united with the Rocky Mountains because I was born in Denver. But
I'm going to be skating a lot.
but there's a lot of melancholy and fear about this too. We're gonna miss
Our
CrossFit.
friends.
We're gonna miss our family.
Our friends.
We're gonna miss our friends. We're gonna miss doing
Theater here.
We're gonna miss our therapist. We're gonna miss
The
singing in
beach.
bands.
Yeah.
The beach, the beauty, and Sandra, the homeless person around the corner with the broken arm, and Bobo, the guy with the patches over there on the bus stop, and that other woman who talks and screams loud and shits right in the street. We're gonna miss them like amazing a lot.
Hi, Patricia.
Hi,
So
Patricia.
the news is that Tim, in a surprise situation, was asked to do a job interview for a job in Utah, for the state of Utah, and he did the interview, and they loved him so much they immediately gave him the job. So it's a contract job. We'll be moving for a few years.
But if you don't like it, we'll come back.
Yeah. So
Yes,
anyway,
Leslie, it is a kind of a big deal. This is
yes,
for sure.
yes, it's a big deal.
It's a big deal. We're excited too, Susie.
So anyways, we have just about a month to get everything together. We're going to be giving away some stuff. We're going to be selling some stuff. We're definitely subletting our apartment, but we're also hoping that we get to spend a little bit of time with our friends here in Honolulu before we have to go.
We're still doing some of the renovations, Patricia. Thank you, Susie.
Thank you, Susie.
But we're trying to get out of some of them if they'll let us. So
And Susie's going to save my butt, because here's the thing. Did you see the snow in Utah today in Salt Lake City? Oh my God. Susie, can you post a picture on the comment area? I don't know if that's possible. I'm asking Susie to post a picture if she can, because it's covered. And you know what? I don't own any warm clothes, and I'm not very good at being cold. So Susie's going to help me with a coat and some warm pants, and she sent me a text message earlier today. Thank goodness, because I have like a couple pair of pants. They're very thin, and I don't like to wear pants, so it's weird. Very
I have
weird.
to get used to it. Well, we're going to Mormon country, and the Mormons have a lot of interesting things about them, but one of them is they have big families, and they're very generous, apparently, because you would think with the big families you'd have this long hand-me-down thing, so that by the time they got rid of clothes, they'd be like shreds, because, you know, but they don't. They get rid of really nice clothes at Deseret Industries. I'm going to put a plug in for them because they're amazing. I've gotten, you know, beautiful dress shirts there for $3, $6, everything under 10.
So there'll probably be a little bit of a shopping spree once we get to Utah,
Yeah.
especially since we're gonna probably keep most of our stuff here in storage. We're just gonna bring those things that we really think we need, and so on and so forth.
She says we need ferrous oxide intake. What's that? And I believe in genealogy.
Hint, hint. I'm not catching the hint. What's the hint?
Something about her belief in genealogy.
Hmm.
But yeah, we'll have to figure out ferrous oxide. Is that for real or is that a joke? Because we'll do it, whatever it is. We know we're going to be really dry and
Yeah. Lots of water.
Rebecca got some Burt's Bees for Christmas.
Yes, I did.
For her lips.
to prepare for the lip balm situation. So anyways, those are the big announcements. Also tonight I had my karate test for my next belt up. Right now I'm a white belt. So that was the chair.
Oh.
Sorry. Made a weird noise.
Yes, karate.
Yeah, so I'm really nervous about that because I also kind of woke up feeling a little under the weather. So it should be fun. What did we say?
Leslie has mastered the clothes dilemma in different climates. Yes, for sure. We should talk to her.
Certainly, Belle. Oh my God.
I don't actually think it's going to be an issue. We got Susie and we got Leslie.
Yeah, it's probably not an issue.
But we'll figure it out. We also are blessed because we have Susie and she's a flight attendant, so we have access to lower cost fares, which aren't always easy to get. But, you know, coming back to visit, like if you guys have a play going on where Rebecca would be perfect in the role, just let us know because she can come back and do the show.
I can.
Mm-hmm.
I can.
In fact,
take
I'll quit my job
me.
and I'll come back and do a show.
Oh.
Eric, we won't be able to do any more movies with Eric. We won't be in the Rolling Stones band. But you know what? They have all that stuff in Utah too. So, you know, life progresses on and we can still make videos.
Yes, we're planning on keeping up the video and doing the streaming on here and YouTube. So we're going to probably document everything that happens. And both of us want to take this opportunity to do a little bit of life reinvention. And so hopefully we'll be able to bring you along on that journey. That'll be fun.
Yeah, part of the yes, Mormons and their family history. Yeah, we both did the ancestry.com, so that's been interesting.
Aw, Noah.
Hi, Noah. Love you, Noah.
We miss you, sweetheart.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Noah. Merry Christmas and love to you and your whole family.
Hmm.
So, Noah, we just announced that we're going to be moving to Utah for a few years.
Yes. Have fun in the karaoke bars there, Bella. I'm assuming that's a joke. I don't think they have that many karaoke bars, but I certainly hope they do. My goodness. If not, we'll invent one. Cheerio. Does that mean you're leaving? Noah? All right. Hey, I just had my first workout with Dara this morning, and she's great. And she plays great music. Yeah, Utah. Wow. I know. So part of the decision was not just the money, although the money is great, but it's also I'm an independent consultant, and I deal with many clients at once, and I juggle them. And to me, it's a little bit of a game. It's a fun game. I'll work an hour for this client, and I'll do an hour for that client, and then I'll clean the apartment for 15 minutes, and then I'll go down and to Walmart and get some groceries, and I'll work for that client. And then I have to get requirements from a client and find out what it is they actually want, and then I have to convince them that what they want is not what they think they want. And it's a lot of back and forth. And meanwhile, I don't get paid for a lot of that time that I spend. I have a timer. I turn the timer on, and if I go to the bathroom, I turn the timer off. And when you have a regular job, you go to there, and the timer starts from the moment you walk in the door, and it goes off when you leave. So you get paid for all that time, even if you're picking your nose. So even though I don't like being in an office, they're going to watch. The state of Utah is going to watch this video. Even though I don't really, I'm not used to it. It's a less stressful situation because I'll be able to sit there and do my work for the 8 hours and get paid for it, as opposed to all this back and forth and crazy stuff. So yeah, I mean, it's been fun being an independent consultant, and I feel there's a lot of freedom. There's a ton of freedom in it, but maybe a little structure would be a lot better at this point.
Tim likes structure too, so hopefully it'll be a happy structure for him.
Yeah. Okay, February, Noah, we will call you for sure. We love you.
We love you, Noah.
We miss you.
That's it.
I think that's it. We are dealing with how to deal with this as a couple, which is what we would like a lot of this video series to be about. How do you get through stuff like this? So we'll try to share our insights about that. It's been hard. I feel like Rebecca's sacrificing for me for this. But we both were interested in Utah at one point. So how are you feeling about it?
Well, I'm excited, but also a little nervous and a little sad about not being able to go into all my music classes. But as I said, there's music classes here. There's music classes in Utah. There's more than one way. I'm not going to say to skin a cat. What a horrible phrase. That's terrible. Terrible phrase. I don't even know where that came
Harpo,
from.
you did not hear that.
Yeah, it's terrible. I shouldn't, but it came out of my mouth anyway, so there you go. Ugh, it's terrible. Well, there's more than one way to accomplish your goals.
Yes. Oh, you're amazing, Noah. Thank you, Andy. Yeah, so, and it's weird, how things happen. A reality hits you, and your whole perspective changes, and like we've been focused a lot about what's wrong with Honolulu and what we don't like about it. And then as soon as this came up and we were thinking of, okay, we're going to do this, and we got all nostalgic about Honolulu and how beautiful it is and how we're finally establishing roots here and all that. And so it's funny to watch yourself and how you
go through that process, right? It's very strange. You don't know what you're going to miss until you're about ready to miss it, is the truth.
And we read that in books, self-help books all the time, and we just go, yeah, I know that. And then it happens, and you go, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, but that's all right. I mean, it's good because that means when we get back here, we'll be ready to look at the positive. of everything around rather than the negative.
We're
And I
going to
think
take
that's good.
more lessons from Noah. And yes, Noah, cats do taste terrible. So why would you skin one? Hi, Cody. I sure hope you're feeling better. I don't know what all those posts are about, but it looks awful.
We've been thinking about you.
We'll have to catch up with you as well.
Yeah.
So
We're going on 20 minutes, so we probably
we're going on too long. We're going to miss you, but we're going to stay in touch, and we're here for another couple months. Anybody wants an apartment, studio, let us know. We love you. And aloha. I don't know how to turn that.